Hey guys, sorry about that. My husband was calling me to tell me to put something on and I forgot to do it, so I had to end the call. I'm sorry. Hey guys, sorry about that. I had to end it real quick because I had to add some money to our cards. So I'm sorry about that. Welcome back, welcome back. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I got a call, so it hung me up. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna wait for you guys to get back in, and then we'll start doing the coasters. I can't figure out how to upload. Okay. I was like, I'm here. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to show you how to upload in just a second. I got a phone call and I had to take it. So I'm sorry about that. It was my husband that called me, so I had to answer. He called twice. I was going to ignore it, but he called twice, so that means he needed me. So I had to end the call. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm going to wait maybe about 5 more minutes, and then we'll wait till everyone gets back. We were about 40 people in. So let's wait for a couple more people to come up, and then we'll come back in. So you guys are wanting to do the sublimation coasters. We're going to do 4. That's a lot. But we'll do 4 coasters. And you guys know that we do sell these as blanks. So if you're wanting to do coasters, you guys can purchase the blanks from us. We do offer them in our shop. And we're going to do a couple at a time. Since we're doing 4, we're going to do a couple. Because you can do as probably like 6 at a time if you wanted to. But we'll do like 2 at a time. Alright guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We're going to be doing the sublimation coasters. I'm sorry for hanging up. I had a call and I had to take it. So I'm sorry about that. Have you used Easy Press to sublimate with before you got a heat press? Yes, I only used the Cricut Easy Press before I started making real money, like actual profit. So then I started using my Cricut Easy Press, and then when I got enough money, then I purchased a heat press. My heat press just got here today. Oh, good. Which one did you buy? So we're going to make 4. And you guys want a lemon on one. And then you guys want like a beachy summery design on the other. So we'll do that. All right. So I think that's good. So now let's upload the image that we downloaded. I'm going to, you got a 15 by 15. That's awesome. Me too. All right. So real quick, before we get started, let me heat up my heat press. All right. Oh, you got the big boy, 16 by 24. What'd you get, Hotronics? All right, so heat press is on. We're getting it set up, 400 degrees, so it's heating up. This is my heat press. I know a lot of you are going to ask, where did I get my heat press from? This is a StarCraft heat press. It's a 15 by 15. It's a clamshell. Okay, so now that we're getting that heat up, let's go ahead and go into Silhouette Studio. So you guys wanted lemons. So this is Silhouette Studio. Now let's go to File and Merge. And it was under Mint Lemon Wallpaper. So this is how it looks. Mint Lemon Wallpaper. Okay, so the first step is you want to measure your circumference or the circle or whatever you're doing, right? So I need to know how big I need to make this square since it's a square. So what I do is I take one of these like fabric measures and I take one end and I see that it's close to 4 inches, right? So I know that I need to make my image at least a 5 by 5, right? To have enough overlapping. So we're going to do a 5 by 5. All right. So let me show you guys how I size my images, and I'm going to go back over how to upload the image. So whenever you want to upload an image into Silhouette, you're going to go to File, then Merge, and then your download should pop up, and then you can download whatever one you want. So I want the mint lemon wallpaper. I'm going to click OK, and there it is. Super, super easy. Okay, so now I want it to make sure that it's a 5 by 5. So I'm going to make this square 5 by 5. Now I'm going to take this design and I'm going to drag it to where it fits 5 by 5. You can use photos you already have. It just has to be downloaded. So if I go to Merge, I don't have any photos on my computer. But do you see right here, when you open, it says Photos, Documents, Desktop. You can open anything that you have on your computer. All right, so here's the 5 by 5. And that is going to fit our circle. But I'm a little nervous, so I feel like I should make it a little bigger. So I'm going to do a 6 by 6. Because I don't want to have to double print. Right, so I'm going to just make it a little bit bigger, because you can always trim. You can't always, you know, you can always trim. You can't add, you can always add more. You can't always take some back, right? So now we're going to mirror our image. And even though this is just like a simple pattern, no words or anything, you want to make sure that anytime that you're doing any type of substrate, that you're mirroring your image. If you don't mirror your image, then you're going to waste a lot of blanks. So how you want to mirror your image is you want to make sure that it's selected. Hit Object, Mirror, and Flip. So now it's flipped. Okay, so that's the first one. And now I want to add another one, because you guys said you wanted to do like a beach design on the coaster. So I think I want to do this really cool skull. I'm going to show you what it is. So this has been really popular in the shop. Not that. Hold on. Lately, this transfer. Okay, this one. You guys have been loving this. We're about to print. So that's why I mirrored before. We're about to print it out. Or if you're meaning, why don't I just check mirror so that it can automatically print mirrored for me, is because I'm so used to mirroring my own images. So I don't want to check that, because if I check it, then when it prints, it's just going to be backwards. Hey, Cookie Mom. Yeah, I don't like to check the mirror box already, because me personally, I've been doing this for a long time, so I just have the habit of mirroring my own images, so I don't want the computer to do it for me. I love the skull. Yes, so you guys wanted a beach design. I think this is super cute. So we're going to size it down for our coaster. So I think we need to do like a circle, right? So I can see what fits good in the circle. So since our coaster is a 4 by 4, I'm going to make the circle. This is our coaster. I'm going to make our circle 4 by 4. And now I'm going to size this little skull down into the circle and see what fits good. I think that's good. So again, we're going to Object, Mirror, and Flip. All right, so now we have our images. Since there's some extra space over here, I'm going to duplicate it so that way I can take up all of my paper. Hello, hello, hello. This is Silhouette Studio. It's not an app. You would just download it directly from Google. All right, so let's go ahead and load our printer. And since today we're only going to be using an 8.5 by 11 sheet, we're going to use the 2720. So let's drag you guys over here. We're going to the 2720. Silhouette is just a software she's designing in. You just helped me so much. Thank you. You're welcome. Cool. Okay. So here's the 2720. This is sublimation, right? Yes, it is. Look at some prints I printed earlier, y'all. These come with the sublimation t-shirt starter kit. I switched out some of the designs. So these are the new designs. Since Easter's coming up, I wanted to throw in an Easter. And then also these. Super cute. Okay, back to what we're doing. So we need 8.5 by 11. How big of paper can you print in the 2720? You can only print 8.5 by 14. Okay, can you print the smaller images on the 15,000? Yeah, you sure can. Have you ever dealt with DHgate? Yes, I have, and I do not like DHgate. Okay. Do you print that full sheet on the Epson 2720? No. This sheet is 11 by 17, and this was printed on the 15,000. This is the only size that you can print on the 2720. This and 8.5 by 14. So it's longer, not wider. Okay. All right, so let's add our paper to the back of the printer. Okay, so it's added. And for those of you asking what paper I use, this is the paper I use. I'm going to leave that there for a second. This is the paper I use. I missed most of it. I need to know when print comes in. Do you put a little bit of paper one at a time? I do. It just depends on how much I'm printing. Like if I'm printing a lot, then I just add all the sheets I need. I missed most of this. I need to know when print comes in to big. How do I size it down to 8.5 by 11? I can go back over that. We're going to do 4 coasters, so I'll get back to that. All right, so let's print it out. All right, so it's printing now. No. This, I have both. So I have the 2720 for smaller things. We're doing a coaster. So I'm just printing out some images from here. But then I have the 15,000. So I have both. I just prefer to use this for smaller objects like mugs and stuff. What brand of paper do you recommend and where can you find it? This is Text Print R. This is what paper I use. So I'm going to leave this up for a couple more seconds. This is the paper that I use. Take a screenshot. And this is the paper I use. To find it, you can go to the link in my bio. And you can buy all the ones that I have. Okay. Is the 15,000 better printer? Yes, to me. Text Print are higher but good quality paper. Yes, it is very expensive. What size do you do on the big paper for 2 images to fit on them? So this is 11 by 17, or you can do 13 by 19. So for the 15,000, you can print 4 by 6, 4 by 9, 8.5 by 11, 11 by 17, 13 by 19. You're welcome. You're welcome. So again, this was printed on the 15,000. And I used 11 by 17 inch paper for this print. You can also, on the 15,000, use 13 by 19 paper. Right? So 13 by 19, you can use 8.5 by 11, or you can use 11 by 17. So you can use any size paper on the 15,000. What size is each image on the 11 by 17? I really couldn't tell you. I just drag them to be big. Probably like 10 inches, probably. 9.5 by 10. Studio what in your computer? Silhouette Studio. So it's printing out, printing out, printing out. What program do you use for the images? I use Silhouette Studio. I recommend my heat press. You're so welcome. I have the StarCraft 15 by 15. I actually want to, if I do upgrade, I want to buy my heat press from China. I want to buy it from Alibaba because they have the Hotronics Fusion, the one that's an automatic, like air compressed slide out heat press. And I want to buy it. It's only like $300. And the one here in America is like $600. I mean, $2,000. So I think I want to maybe take that risk and just buy one. I don't know. I live next door to Sam, so I'm going to get the butcher paper. Yes, go get the butcher paper. No, I do not recommend using ASA paper. I do like it, but I prefer Tex Print R. And the reason I prefer this brand over any other brand is because I did my own testing. So I bought all the sublimation paper and I did my testing, and this was the winner. I like to give the best quality to my customers since I sell sublimation transfers. So this is why I use this brand. Okay. So our images are printed. Very, very pretty. The links are all in the bio. Be careful shipping. Yeah, I know. I have multiple suppliers, so I think I should just ask them. No, I bought mine from Brilliant Vinyl. I don't use glitter vinyl. I've did it a couple times, and I mean, I still use this sublimation paper, but I don't really like doing that. Because sublimation, you're not supposed to feel, right? If I sublimate on a shirt and I rub my hand across it, I don't want to feel vinyl. So that's why I use sublimation. To me, sublimating on vinyl is cool and all because you want to use a cotton shirt, but it's just not worth it to me. So that's just my opinion. I don't like doing that. I don't like sublimating on vinyl. A lot of people do because they want to use cotton shirts, and you know it's easier to find cotton shirts. But me personally, I don't like the feel of vinyl, so I just prefer not to do it. Yes, and of course, I'll always get duties. Always get duties paid. Always. I have a couple suppliers in China, so they ran a lot of game on me when I first started a couple years ago, but I know about everything. It just depends on what you're looking for. I would suggest going to Etsy, design bundles, etc. I'm new to sublimation. It's basically upload a sublet, print, and press. Exactly. So, here's our coaster, and here's our print. So, I actually made it a little too big, but It's fine because I can pick where I want it to be because we want to add the lemons, right? We want lemons to be on it. And then it fits on here, right? So that's how we know we've picked the right size. DDP is duties paid. So if you buy anything from China and your contract doesn't say your duties are going to be paid upon delivery, then that means you're going to have to pay for custom fees and duties. So just make sure whenever you're ordering from China that your duties are paid with the cost they give you, because they will get over on you and make you have to pay for it. All right. So can anyone tell me the first step when you're about to sublimate a coaster? We printed out our images. What's the next step? I have my coaster and I have my prints. Lint roll. Yep. Here we go. So we have our lint roller. So whenever you're using like a white substrate like this, you always want to make sure that you're lint rolling. So since this is a fabric, right, you want to lint roll. Now, if I was doing a mug, we would clean it for dust, right? So Crafty Fit Mom, when it's a fabric, lint roll. When it's like a substrate like ceramic or a keychain or something like that, a phone case, you wipe it down. But because you don't want to put the lint roller on metal, right? Because then it'll leave a sticky residue. So when it's fabric, lint roll. When it's a hard substrate, then you can dust it off. Should you do that on a bleach shirt as well? Yeah, you should always lint roll. All right, so I'm going to lint roll. Okay, we're going to lint roll. And you might be asking, well, why are you lint rolling? If you don't lint roll, you're going to get blue specks on your substrate. And those are 100% permanent. So always make sure you lint roll. Always. All right. So I'm going to place it on the design so we can get some lemons. I think first I'll cut it out though. Right. Let's cut it out. I have car coasters. These are just regular home coasters. So I'm going to pick these two lemons right here. These two bad boys. What you think? These two guys? When you say dust metal, should we use alcohol or just a plain rag? You don't want to use any rag. You want to use one of these. These are microfiber cloths. You know, like to clean your glasses with. Your sunglasses, your regular glasses, use these. You can get them on Amazon. All right, so now we got where we want our design to be. So I'm going to trim around it. Not so much, but I'm just going to trim around it so that way there's not a lot left around it, okay? So I'm just taking it and trimming around it. Okay? Leave a little bit so that way you can have, you want to be able to rip it off. So just leave a little bit. So we have one ready. And then we're going to do the other one. So I'm going to take this bad guy, cut it out. Let me lint roll the other one first. I know some of you are like, why are you lint rolling so much? Because I don't want any blue dots. So lint roll once, lint roll twice, and then lint roll like 4 more times. I promise you, it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay. So I think that should be good. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. Okay. got it from IKEA. What time and temp do you use for that type of material? I did a mouse pad and it stinks. Neoprene is going to stink. I'm so happy you brought it up. But neoprene is, it stinks when it's heated. But it's really good. How's it going? Hope everything is well. It's 36 and sleeting here in Indy. It is going well here in Georgia. Where did you get your desk at? I got it from IKEA. Do you sell transfers? I sure do. Can you upload a photo on Silhouette and turn that into sublimation? Yes, you can. All right. So we have them ready. So now I'm going to cut around it. And if you guys are wanting, yes, it is. So if you guys are wanting car coasters or coasters that we're making, I do offer them in the shop. All right, so now we have these. Let's get our tape. No, I actually have an IKEA here in Atlanta, so I just went to go pick it up. So let me get my heat tape. Okay, so I think maybe, I'm trying to figure out which way should be easier for you guys to understand what we're doing. I think maybe I should tape it down to the butcher paper. I'm not sure yet. So I'm bringing you to the heat press. So you guys know I love butcher paper. So we are going to place a piece of butcher paper down, okay? Okay? Butcher paper. Now let's go get the 2 coasters. All right, so I have 1 coaster. I'm gonna lay it down. I have my other coaster, and I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna take some tape and tape down the design so that way it's touching the butcher paper. Okay? Next part, tape it down so it's touching the butcher paper, not the coaster. Okay, so now they're down. Now we're going to put another piece of butcher paper on top, and then we're going to press it at 400 degrees for 60 seconds, okay? Okay? Now we're doing both at the same time. Twist. What is it? What twist? All right, so let's press it. All right. At 400 degrees for 60 seconds. I did 2 at a time. So what you want to do is you want to lay the coaster down with your transfer on top and tape it to the butcher paper, not the actual coaster. Yep, 400 degrees for 60 seconds. I got my table from IKEA. I got my heat press from Brilliant Vinyl. It's sold out. So if you go to Google and type in StarCraft, you can get the same heat press I have. So we're almost ready. We're at 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And they stink, boy. All right, do you see this? This is why we use butcher paper. A link for the table. Okay, so you're going to have to give me a second. I'll do that, but just give me 1 second, okay? All right. I can't lift them up right now because they're hot. So hold on a second. Thank you. All right, they're hot. But I want to show you the transfer. Can you see the transfer? So this is the color, but that's what's transferred. Yes, I do sell the coasters, the car coasters and the regular coasters. Okay? And then here's the other transfer. And let's see if they're cooled down. It seems like they are, but I'm going to let them cool down a little bit longer. And then I'll show you. But this is why we use butcher paper. You see? If I wouldn't have used butcher paper, this would be on my plate and on my heat press. So always use butcher paper. Now let's take a look at the coaster. Look at it. You guys wanted lemons. Here's your lemons. Look. Lemons. And here's the back. So they're waterproof, right? They don't leak. They're neoprene, so I can fold it, and then you can wash it if you want to. All right? Here's one, and here's the other. Now, do you see there's no blue spots around it? That's because we actually rolled it with a lint roller. Now, if I wouldn't have, there would have been blue specks all around it. So we got lemons. We made lemonade. And then we have this one. So you wanted lemons and beachy. I gave you lemons and beachy. So the next person that orders on the website will get these coasters, this set. So we made this set together. The next person that orders will get this set of coasters. You guys will get this set of coasters if the next person that orders. So if you want these little coasters as little gifts, you can have them. Just order. Doesn't matter the price of your order, but we'll throw them in. Now we're going to go make 2 more. They don't curl. They're flat. They're flat. They'll curl up initially, but when they cool down, they'll lay flat. Okay, any questions on the coaster? Any questions on the coaster? These don't. These are not the car coasters. These are just home coasters. Okay. So we did 2. Now let's do 2 more. You guys wanted 4 coasters, so we're going to do 4 coasters. All right, pick 2 more designs. And this time we'll print it out in the 15,000 so that way you guys can see. I don't really like doing that, but we'll do it. Do you sell the template for cars? No, I don't sell the template. You just want to measure. And then as long as you measure, you can just make this circle and then measure and then put your design in it. So I'll show you how to do it. You always want to use a PNG with sublimation, not a SVG. All right, 20-ounce tumblers. Are you trying to do a full bleed or are you not trying to do a full bleed? A mom image. What kind of mom image? What should I put on these new coasters? We got 2 more coasters. Or the Be Kind, like the big picture you showed. Oh, the Be Kind. So this one on a coaster. Be Kind. I would suggest like a 5 or 6 inch for the tumbler. Probably 5. Probably 5 inch. All right, we got 2 more coasters. So should we do sunflowers for 1? I don't know if we should do. Okay, so we just got an order. Is that order someone in the live right now? I buy my PNGs. What do you do so they won't curl? When they cool down, they will lay flat. Okay, only Nelly, 1. You got these 2 coasters, so these are yours. So you got the lemon and you got the sassy since birth salty by choice. So these are for you. So I will put them in your order, okay? I'm gonna write it down too so I don't forget. You're so welcome. Thank you for purchasing. So I'm writing it down. $11.54, 2 coasters. Lemon and salty. So I'm gonna put. All right, so what are you guys saying? You want one that says be kind, and then the other you want sunflowers and bumblebees? I can't talk right now. I'm doing mom stuff. I can't do that one just because I don't have that file. So I want to do things that I have files for because I don't want to pay. Do you sell it as a PNG? I do not. Bumblebees. Okay, so you guys are saying bumblebees, sunflowers and bumblebees. Creations with the more. When they cool down, they're going to lay flat. So I don't know if you can see, but when they're laying flat, they're not curled at all. They're just flat. So when they cool down, well, at least mine, when my blanks cool down, they flatten. So it may be the blank you're using. All right, so we're going to do one with bees and sunflowers and the other Be Kind. Is that what I'm getting? Sunflowers and bees and Be Kind. Why don't you want to use a SVG? A SVG doesn't have a transparent background, and it's more for a cutting file. So a PNG is 300 DPI. So you want to use a PNG because it's the best, highest quality you can get. I lost connection. Can I see the lemon coaster? This is the lemon coaster. Colors look awesome. Working on my craft room. Want to watch, but gotta go. Thanks for all you share. You're welcome. An owl. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, I want to do something funky, right? So I think we're going to do, I do sell the coasters as blanks. Okay. An elephant, tie-dye. I don't know if I want to do tie-dye. How about this? How about we do one with bees and sunflowers as one, if I can find the design for it. We'll do bees and sunflowers, and then the other one we'll do the kiss, not kiss, but Rolling Stones tongue. I think that's cool. What do you guys think? Rolling Stones tongue, and then sunflowers and bees. Do y'all like that? I want to go funky with it. Cool? All right, we'll do it. I'm excited. And for those of you who've asked, can you print out the 8.5 by 11 on the 15,000? You sure can, and I'll do that now, and I'll show you how to upload in Silhouette Studio. So we'll do that. All right. So let's go. I thought you were going to do a picture. Oh, you wanted a picture. I forgot. I mean, it's really all the same, right? I don't really have any pictures that I want to share with you guys, unless it's my dog. And I don't really know if I have those on my computers. I was going to do a picture, but the reason why is just I don't want to put my pictures out on live and for you guys. Someone could take a screenshot of it or whatever. So I just don't know if I want to do a picture. But it's the same process, right? Because this is a picture. So it's the same. This is a picture. It's the same. So I don't know if I really want to do a picture. So I think we'll do one sunflowers and bees and then the other the Rolling Stones tongue. I'm having issues printing from a taper cup. I can't get my measurements right, 20 inch. I'm sorry, but I'm not good with tapered. That's why when I order my blanks, I make sure they're straight because they are hard. It's the second one on the site. What are you doing? The second one on the site. What do you mean? So if you're looking for the blanks, it's coasters, and then we have one that says car coasters. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and find a design. Let's see. All right. So you guys wanted bees and sunflowers. Bees and sunflowers wallpaper. I'm on Google. This is like so kiddish, that one is. I don't want that. I don't like any of these. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to use this. Do you guys like these? Go back to what? The top? These I have to pay for. I'm not going to pay for anything. Have a nice day. Yeah, I'm not paying for nothing. Sorry. This one. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So someone said that I should use this. The Be Kind. The Be Kind. Be Kind? Which one should I do? The Be Kind or the bees and the sunflowers? Because there's not really any good ones. The Be Kind. Tell me if I should use the Be Kind. Be Kind. Okay, we'll do Be Kind. There's not really any good designs. The one bee and the sunflower. You have to pay for that one. I don't want to pay. I'm just doing this as a tutorial, so I don't want to have to pay for anything. Alright, so I'll do Be Kind for one, and then we'll do Rolling Stones for the other. Is that cool? Yeah, you have to pay for it, though. I don't want to pay. I'm going to use Be Kind. Okay? I'm going to use the Be Kind, and then I'm going to use the Rolling Stones. I don't want to have to pay for a design, y'all. Yeah, but that one is ugly. That one's ugly to me. I'm just going to use what I have, okay? I was trying to accommodate, but I can't. And that one, the sunflower pattern, you have to actually pay for it too. A designer drew it. So when I want to make sure that you guys understand, when you go to Google and you find an image like we did, like this, you can use it as long as it's for personal use. But you have to check to see if anyone is selling it. Because if they're selling it, then you can't use it. So please make sure you're looking and seeing what you guys are paying for, downloading, licensing issues. Because if you don't, you won't be able to use it, okay? So make sure, since I'm giving them away as gifts, they're for personal use. You got to read the description. Okay. So let's design. So let's design. So we're going to go to Silhouette Studio. Okay. So the size of the coaster, everyone is asking, how do you get the coaster to fit so perfectly? So the size of the coaster is 4 by 4. So what I did was I drew a circle, and I'll do it again. I'm in Silhouette Studio. I'm going to go over here to drawing, and I'm going to click this little oval, and I'm going to draw it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to change it to a 4 by 4. Okay, since that's the size of our coaster. 4 by 4. And to size, someone asked earlier, and I said I would get back to it. When you're in Silhouette Studio and you're wanting to print on an 8.5 by 11 sheet, you're going to type in 8.5 for the width and 11 by the height. I used the free edition, and say you were using a bigger paper, you could do 11 by 17, or you could do 13 by 19. So you can adjust this width and this height to whatever you want. You do not have to pay. All right, so now we're going to merge the file. So let me do that one more time. When you want to add a file to Silhouette, you're going to go to File, and then you're going to go to Merge. All of your downloads should pop up. So let's do the Rolling Stones. Okay, this is the Rolling Stones one. Now I'm going to drag it down so it can fit this 4 by 4. So it fits. I might size it just a tad bit down to fit directly in the middle. But it fits, right? So now what I'm going to do is take it, I'm going to put it on my sheet, and I'm going to go to Object at the top because you want to mirror your image. Object, Mirror, and Flip. Now it's flipped. So this is one way. Now we're going to do the next design, which is the Be Kind. So File, Merge, and the Be Kind. So now I'm going to open up the Be Kind, and as you see, it's really big. So we're going to scale it down. So it's not big anymore. And this should bring back memories of when you were in Cricut Design Space and you take your cursor and you can drag it big or small, or you can go up to the width and the height and do it that way. Okay, so now we're going to drag it so it can fit in this circle. probably needs to be, that looks good, but I want it to be a little bit smaller just so it can look even. And to me, that looks good. What do you guys think? Maybe just a tad bit smaller. Just a little bit. That looks good. Does that look good to you guys? Okay. So now we're going to take this and we're going to flip it. Okay? Now we're going to print. And I'm going to tell you why I'm leaving it like that and not filling up the paper. All right? So 2 different complete designs, but you guys want this, so this is what we're going to do. So now I'm going to take you over to the 15,000. And I always say, because I love to give away free stuff, so the next person that orders, let's see, order number 55, 155, the next person that orders will get these 2 coasters in their package. How much was your 15,000? It was $600. All right, move, baby. My dog is in here, y'all. He's trying to learn about sublimation. I'm just playing. Okay. Can you guys see my 15,000? Sorry, I have boxes everywhere because we got to pack orders. Can you guys see? So we're going to take, because a lot of you were saying, can you use this size paper for the 15,000? And you can. You sure can. So I'm going to put my 8.5 by 11 in the 15,000 this time. Okay. I'm going to change the print size. Okay. Now when we go to print, I'm going to show you guys, thank you. I'm going to show you guys how you change the size for the paper. Okay. So here's the paper. And if I go to file and print, it's on my 2720, right? So we want to change it to our 15,000. So I'm going to change it to the 15,000. And here are my settings. And I'm just going to hit print. So now it's going to print this out on the 15,000. So we'll head back over to the 15,000 so you guys can see it printing. Very, very easy, guys. Do not get intimidated by it. It's very, very easy. So order 155 will get these coasters. Oh, we just got it. Who was it? Let's see who it was. Hey there, where did you get the wicker chair? I got it from Walmart. Do I recommend the 15,000? I sure do, but it just depends on what you're doing. Who was it? Order number 55. Were you in the live? If you're in the live, let me know and you purchase 155. Sugar Nana 91. Okay. Let me mark you down. Rolling Stones and Be Kind is yours. Sugar, Nana, 91. Got you. I wrote it down in my notepad, so you're good to go. Okay, so it just printed out on my 15,000. And here it is. Here are the prints. You're welcome. You just hop off live and then go over to my website. So here are the prints. Colors look amazing. Right? This isn't even pressed yet. Colors look great. Okay. Now let's get them set up. Where we're going to put them. So, who can tell me the first step for prepping your substrate? What do you want to do? I have my coaster and I have my print. What should I do now? Lint roll, lint roll, lint roll. You guys are getting it. We already measured, right? So let's lint roll. Always tear off a new piece of lint roll. So what I do is I always just buy some from Dollar Tree. When you go to Dollar Tree, just get a whole pack of them. They'll sell you the pack. So just get a pack or just order a big bulk pack off of Amazon. So I do both. You're welcome, Cookie Bomb Designs. Bye-bye. So we're going to lint roll. So let's lint roll it up. We're just lint rolling them. Okay. So now what I like to do to make sure that it's centered on the coaster is I lay my transfer down and I put the coaster over the transfer. Hold on a second. My dog is barking. Hold on.
Move.
I'm on live. Okay. Sorry about that. So, what I like to do is take the transfer and then just lay the coaster down on it to make sure that it's measured correctly. So you can't see the design anymore, so now I know that it's perfect, right? So I'm just going to cut this out. And then I'm just going to cut around it, but leave enough space so that way your hand can rip it off, right? You don't want to burn yourself. So I made it like a square, right? Okay. Next one. Next one, we're going to put on like that. Let's see if I like that. You just want to make sure that it's centered. It looks centered to me. So now I'm going to cut it. Probably cut too much on that side. But that's fine. Okay. So now I know where I want my transfers to be. So let's head over to the press. We're going to press them. Okay, we're pressing. All right. So who can tell me the next step? What's the next step? We measured, we cut our prints out, we got them ready for where we want to press them. What's the next step? Yep, but there's one step before it. Butcher paper, yep. I would say maybe 10 to 15 minutes, but all heat presses are different. The heat press is already on, so butcher paper. Okay, so I'm going to lay my butcher paper down. Then I'm going to lay one coaster down. And I'm going to take some tape and tape one portion to the butcher paper. Then I'm going to take the other side to the butcher paper. Okay? Yes. Then we have our next design. Okay, lay it down. Tape it to the butcher paper, not to the coaster. Now they're taped. Now we're going to place another piece of butcher paper on top. Okay, butcher paper. And we're going to press at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Okay. Questions. Let's go. Where's your questions? I know you have questions. Questions. Can you do sublimation on any ceramic dish? No, you cannot. You would have to use a sublimation ceramic. So they do make ceramics for sublimation, so plates, mugs, stuff like that. Hey there. What was my first project? I think it was a baby onesie. We got 10 seconds. All right, we're ready. Now, this is the curling that someone was talking about earlier. But when they cool, they will be flat. So here's one. You can't see. Then here's the next one. Yep, and now they're going flat. You see? So they were curled, but now they're going flat. Yes, these are neoprene coasters. So I'm going to take them off and put them on this cool surface. So that way they're cooled. And then I'll show you what they look like just so I can touch them. They're a little hot right now. Butcher paper. And let them cool down for just a second. We'll see. I do not know about the 3D heat press machine. I'm sorry. Okay. They've cooled already. Here is one of them. Look at it. You cannot reuse the butcher paper. I got the tape dispenser from Amazon. I do not sell plates. What do you guys think? All right, let me show you the other one. Here's the other one. Honey.
Yes.
Look.
Oh, I love it. It came out really good.
Thank you. And this is the Be Kind. So, Be Kind. Nope, it doesn't scratch. You can wash this. You can throw this in the washer. You can put as many drinks as you want. It will never fade, never wash away, never go away. They're washable. I put mine in the dishwasher. What machine do you recommend for beginners? I want to print Bible quotes. What size Bible quotes? Do you want to do children's sizes, keychains, smaller items, or do you want to do bigger items? Love those. Very nice. Love the colors. So cool. Will they scratch off? No, they are. So I really couldn't give you a guidance on that. It just depends on the market that you're in. So a good trick is, if you want to know how much you should sell something for, is go over to Facebook Marketplace, type in what you're looking for, and it'll show the people around you what they're selling it for, and then you can charge $1 less. What size of design do you use for large shirts? Probably like a 9 or 10 inch. Do you guys like the coasters? A 3-inch should work. This is the Be Kind. You can't reuse the butcher paper because it has the actual design in the butcher paper. So if you use the same butcher paper I just used, the Rolling Stones tongue is going, and you put it on a blank shirt, is going to seep through. So I would not suggest reusing the butcher paper. Like 1 or 2 feet long to put on tables. I would suggest the 15,000. How can I purchase the home coasters? I only see car coasters. The home coasters are on the website. I can show you where they are in just a second. So here's the Rolling Stones. Me personally, I love Rolling Stones, so I think this is super cute. So I love this one. I love the Be Kind too, because as you guys see, like, I love boho and macrame and stuff like that. So as you can see, right, this is shibori. A lot of people don't know what type of tie-dye this is, but this is shibori. It's a type of bohemian style tie-dye. So that's why I like it. But regardless, I love the Be Kind, but I love the Rolling Stones. So I think they're perfect for, like, your moods, right? Yep, I do. I do pack a lot of my packages, like mugs and stuff. I get them, I reuse the butcher paper. On cups. What kind of cups? I got it from Target. All right, so let me head over to the computer because someone asked what are my the car coasters and the regular coasters under. So I'm going to show you guys how to navigate my site. Repress the sublimation design, like the transfer. It would transfer whatever ink is left on the transfer. So let me go get it. It's just hot standing over there. So this is the design. You see it's kind of faded now. It still looks good, but it's a little faded. So you could repress it. It's just going to look like vintage. So if that's the kind of look you're going for, then you can reuse it. But me personally, I don't reuse them. I'm so happy for the guys that won the coasters today. So nice. I actually might make a couple of these for myself. These are so cute. I'm so happy with the way they turned out. Okay, so let me show you guys where the coasters are on my website. I think I have about 50 left, which is a lot. So hold on, let me check first and make sure they're in stock, because they should be. I don't know why they wouldn't be, but let me check. And for those of you who are just now joining and wanting to know what we just did and how to do car coasters, or I mean, not car coasters, but regular coasters, I will download this video and post it to my Facebook group. So if you head over to my Facebook group, the link is in my bio. I won't give out the name because it's like a really long name, but just go to the link in my bio and then you can join me on there, and I should have it up later tonight or tomorrow. So if you don't know what's happening and you want to learn how to do regular coasters, then head over to the Facebook group and then you'll be able to rewatch this live. Y'all, this is amazing. I love this. Doesn't it look like my tongue is sticking out? So I'm not going to say the name because it's long. It's like Sublimation. Sublimation, very little rules or something like that. Just go to the link in my bio. You'll see it. So yeah, I have 50 in stock for the Sublimation coasters. So I'll show you how to get there. So we'll go to peachtreemarketco.com. This is my website. Cat J Knight. I'm showing you how to navigate the site. So this is my home page. And if you go to shop and you go to Sublimation blanks, this will pop up, all of the blanks I have. And then the coasters are on page, I don't know. They're on page 3. So the Sublimation coasters, the one we just made, these right here, they're $1.50. Very inexpensive. And think about it. You could do a 4-pack. You could do 4 packs, 2 packs at a really decent price and make your money back. So these sell really well. Thank you, Kat. These sell really well. Make sure you use your discount code TikTok for 10% off. So we use these coasters for like bridal parties and stuff like that. These are really good. Even maybe you have an open house, right? Or you have a housewarming party to go to, etc. A new bride to be. These are perfect. These are perfect for, right? You could put the bride's name on it. Exactly. I just got a shipping notification for my order yesterday already. Wow. You're so welcome. I love to get your orders out, y'all. I don't play when it comes to shipping. All right. So questions. I know you guys have questions. I have about 15 minutes. And then from there, I'm going to go make dinner. When do I sleep? Y'all, when I ended live last night, I laid in my bed for like another 30 minutes. And I couldn't go to sleep. Sorry, just joined. What is this? Where is this? I'm in Georgia. And we just did how to sublimate our coaster. You can use it as many times, but that's fine. You can use it as many times. How do you get started on your website? What do you mean? Can you make a name and silhouette that can be subbed to show us how to do it? Sure, I can. I don't sleep, y'all, and I barely eat. You guys are going to be so mad at me, but listen to this, right? I wake up at like 8 o'clock, and then I don't eat, and then I do all my orders, and then I don't eat probably until dinner. And I don't eat all day. I might drink like some water or some juice, but like I don't eat during the day because I forget to eat. That's how busy I am sometimes. But today I did eat lunch. So I'm working on it, but I definitely need to start eating more during the day. So someone asked KMZ Creation, will I be able to press an 8.5/11 design with the 9x9? I said earlier it might be a little hard to. You just might need to shift the image a little bit, but be very careful when you do so that way you can get both sides of whatever you're trying to press. I put the girls to sleep and you ended your live. I was like, no. How did you make your website to sell your stuff? I actually bought a template for Shopify. It's called Erica Senef. I made a TikTok about it a couple weeks ago. And she did my website for me. Do you do full-time or do you do this? No, I don't have another job. This is my job. What's the code for? It's 10% off our website, so you can order anything and get 10% off. So someone asked if we could go to Silhouette and put a design in with a name. So we'll do a name, and I'll do just a regular name. So say we're in Silhouette, right? So I want to make sure she's here. Marquita, are you here? Okay. So you're going to go to text, and the text box is going to pop up. Well, hold on, let me back up. Before you click text, go up here to this part and change it to the color that you want. So black, I'm going to just change it to black. And then you want to make sure this one is black too. So if you pick purple here, you want to make sure you pick purple there. Does that make sense? So then you're going to take the text mark, the little text, and then you're going to place it on the paper. And then the text comes up. Tell me if I'm going too fast. Do you have information on somebody that can design a website? I do. If you head back through my TikToks, it's a couple TikToks ago, but I made a TikTok, a 2-part series on how I did my website. Do you just work off a laptop or do you have a desktop? I just work off of a laptop. A MacBook Pro is what I have. A MacBook Pro. So Marquita, is that making sense so far? Let me know if you still need help. Okay, so then now I'm going to just type in like a name. So I'm just going to put Jade, right? And there you go. You have your name. But what you can do now is you can size it to however big you want it. You can change the font. So we'll do Magnolia Sky. And there we go. It's made. It's not like Cricut Design Space. Silhouette actually attaches your cursive for you. And that's it. So then you can just print it out, and there you go. You have a sub-transfer. Just make sure you flip it. Object, mirror, flip. And there you go. Let me know, Marquita, if you want me to redo it, if that was fine. Just let me know. How much you pay for a website? It just depends on what you're looking for. I paid close to about $300. I paid about $300 for my website to be made. Very helpful. Good. Okay, any questions before I get off? I have to go make dinner. Can I run through that again? Okay, let me do it one more time. This is if you're trying to write a name, okay? So if you want to make a name, I paid $30 to Shopify, and that's for us to run our website on the Shopify network. But I paid $300 once, and that website is mine. Yay, thank you. All right, so someone asked how to write a name. So we're in Silhouette. You want to make sure the colors of these two boxes are the same. So we'll do a different color this time. Purple. Purple. Okay? Then you're going to go to text, and we'll write out a name. The default in Silhouette is Lucida Grande. So you can change the font to whatever font you want. I'm going to use Magnolia Sky. And there you go. Now you have a transfer that you can print out with your sublimation printer. You can make it as big as you want. You can make it as small as you want. Do whatever you want with it now. And that's it. Super, super easy. Any more questions before I head off? I'm so happy about these coasters, guys. You're so welcome. Any more questions? This is so cute. Like, I really love this. I might make myself something. But knowing me, I probably won't. Will you be back on later? Probably not. It's been a long day. But I will be back on tomorrow. What was being said about Shopify? So I paid $300 for my website to be designed by a graphic designer. And then from there, I just paid $30 a month to Shopify. To get my website designed, it was a $300 flat fee. Probably a little less or a little more, I don't remember. But around $300, and that website is mine. The next thing is for Shopify. You pay for it every month. I've been struggling for 2 days with name, and you just helped so much. You're so welcome. Got to download Silhouette. Definitely download Silhouette, especially with the crap Cricut just pulled. You can't upload as many designs as you want. How dare they? Did you make the coaster? Yep, we just made both of them. We actually made 4. Let me show you all of them. Hold on. Where's the other 2? We made 4 coasters. Is Shopify better than Etsy? To me, personally, yes, because say I get an order, I get my money tomorrow. Etsy, they take all your fees, they take all your stuff, and then send you what's left. So personally, I like Shopify. But Etsy, I currently have Etsy and I get orders, but slowly. So I just want to go back over the coasters we made. Rolling Stones, Be Kind. I love this. Lemons. And then this one. So Kat, you might want to go and look at E-Rank or Marmalade. Those really helped me. We've grossed over 4,000 sales on Etsy. So I would suggest looking at your tags and your SEO. That's what Etsy thrives on, is SEO. Can you weld in Silhouette? I don't think so. You can group, but you can't, I don't know if you can weld. Fab G52. For anyone that wants to know how to make a sublimation coaster, all the coasters we just did, if you want to know how to make the coaster, if you go to my Facebook group, the link is in the bio. The link is in the bio. Head to the bio and click the link and join. I will upload this video, this live, on how to do coasters. Okay? Couple more minutes. Anybody else have any questions? Is that one-on-one site? No. So this design I had, this design I had, this design I had, this lemon design is the only design we got off Google. Hey gorgeous, I just wanted to show you some love and say hey. Thank you. What is SEO? So SEO is search engine optimization. So just in lamest terms, when you go to Google and type in black shirt, right? Google's going to bring you a million pages of black shirts. But if you type in black shirt with kittens on it, your listing might pop up other than other people's because your tag on Etsy has black kitten shirt, right? So I would suggest going to Marmalade or going to E-Rank, and they will help you and guide you through it. You can get a free service for like 30 days and try it out. And you will see improvement. But after that, you'll have to pay. But it's worth it. Candies, custom creations. What do you mean is that one-on-one on the site? What do you mean? Guys, I'm so happy we did the coasters today. Tomorrow, we're going to join the Facebook group. Awesome. Marmalade and E-Rank. The letter E and rank. So tomorrow we're going to do keychains. And y'all, I got to get rid of these keychains. I got to get rid of them. I have too many. I got to get rid of them. So tomorrow we're going to do keychains. Okay? We'll do keychains. And I'll give away a couple of keychains. But we'll do keychains tomorrow. And you guys got to get them out of here. Because I cannot order any more keychains until these are gone. I'll probably say like 3:30. Yes. Oh, I promise. Okay. Great Grams Creations. Scratch that. We're not going to do keychains tomorrow. Okay. We are going to do wine tumbler. And the only reason we're going to do a wine tumbler is because she has been asking for like 4 lives straight to do it. And I always forget. So I promise tomorrow we will do wine tumblers. And Wednesday we'll do keychains. Okay. So tomorrow we'll do a wine tumbler. Now if I screw it up, don't get mad at me. I'm not good at it. I like selling blanks. I don't like designing. But I promise you, I'll try my hardest. So we'll do it tomorrow. Let's hope I do it good. So if I mess it up, don't get mad at me. Nice, especially since that was part of my order that's coming from you. Awesome. Okay, yeah, I promise I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is, I'm going to write it on my calendar. Tomorrow we'll do wine tumbler, and then Wednesday we'll do keychain. Do I sell 20-ounce sub tumblers? I do, but they are out of stock right now. They are on their way. I promise y'all, they're on their way. I should have it probably next week. That's what I'm thinking. We'll have magic mugs by the end of the week, and then 20-ounce subs by the end of next week. That's what I'm hoping. Now, is customs going to be on my side? Any more questions? I'm headed off now. I'll answer a couple more questions, and then I'm headed off. I gotta make dinner. I'm hungry. Questions, questions, questions. All right. I think there's no more questions. Oh, have you ever ordered from Alibaba? If so, how was it for you? I order all the time from Alibaba. And it's been great. Okay. So I'm headed out of here, out of this room. Oh. Everyone that's still here. Is everyone still here? Y'all, I forgot to show you guys something. Let me show you. Look! I got this sign. Look at this. Oh my God. Yep. I finally got it. I got it today. Cute. Let me see if this thing works. Oh. You can make it low too. It says gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. Some motivation when I come in my office every day. Because Lord knows I need it. All right, y'all. That is it for today. I'm out of here. If you guys need me, chat with me, email me, DM me, whatever you need, email me. I'm here. I'm about to go lay down. And then, guys, after I lay down and eat dinner, I have to come back and pack all of your orders. Okay? So, thank you guys for joining. Come back tomorrow. We're going to be doing the wine tumbler. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.